there's lots of different interpretations of what well-rounded is. Somebody could go to college, put their face in a book, and never look around, and get a good job and sit in a cubicle, and they could consider themselves well-rounded. Somebody could travel, never have an education, and learn lots of things on the road, and they could be well-rounded. I don't know if I'm well-rounded. I just look around. I keep my eyes open, and try to see everything. Traveling is where it's at. It's like, I love being on the road. Home's cool, but it's just, to me, it's just kind of a base. But this is where I'm most comfortable.
Hi, I'm Kurt, and I was a lifeguard for 24 years. And I worked under a lot of older lifeguards, and they all traveled. They had the time, and it worked out. It was very convenient because you were basically laid off for the season and you were able to collect unemployment. You know, the money you saved during the summer you could take with you and, you know, travel the world. My first travel or trip was to South Africa because I was more geared towards the surfing aspect. I blew all my money in London anyways, which was only like, I think $500. I had $500 that was going to last me for 7 months on a world trip. I wasn't by any means staying in a 5-star hotel or any place that anybody really knew of. I was just kind of like living, you know, crashing on people's couches and catching rides to the coast. I've been traveling for close to 37 years. I've been a lot of places. I've been to Europe, been all over Central America, and have been on the African continent and various South Pacific islands.
You know, I did 9 to 5 in an office for a long time, and I look back at that and it was like the biggest waste chunk of my life. Like, there would be beautiful days with the birds chirp and the sun out, and I'm slinging packages, and I hated it. You know, like, if I never retire, it's not like a big deal, because I've been retired for a long time. I've been cruising, and I've done it all in the prime of my life, you know, like in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, like I've been laughing my ass off going around and, you know, jumping off of cliffs into the water and just being crazy and doing stuff that, like, you know, when you're in your retirement years, you probably won't be doing.
Got into photography. When we do trips, I try to get clients to go on the trip, because I get paid to kind of travel around and promote their product. And then the magazine side, I've been working for a magazine, and that's another outlet that I can be mobile on. I've been a lot of places twice, because first I was traveling by myself, and then later on I met my wife and we traveled together, and then we had a son, Noah.
He's had to learn how to adapt, and I've made sure of that. You know, it's not like, I mean, kids need guidance, so they don't just come out of the womb and go, yeah, I'm ready, let's go. I mean, his passport's got more stamps than a lot of adults, you know, so he's lucky. Having a kid reels you in, you know, you're way more on the safety factor. So as far as like me morphing into how I travel now, it's like those are the things, you know. I did the stupid stuff. They're fun. They're great to tell stories about, but, you know, I'm not going to take my family into a shebeen or, you know. I still take them some shady places on accident occasionally, you know. But I guess that's part of traveling. You go things, you know, and you don't know. But, you know, it's just wiser. Just, you make better decisions. I don't think I'm ever going to stop traveling. There's always something to see. I'm pretty sure that nobody in this world has been every place they've ever wanted to go to. I guarantee you. If they said they were, they'd be lying.
If I was to give anybody any advice on any travel, even if I haven't been there, is to go trip out on the culture and go around the corner, go, take a walk where most people wouldn't go and see what you see.